Shiva Sutra 1.16 śuddha-tattva-saṁdhānādvā'paśuśaktiḥ. By fixing the awareness on the pure essence, śuddha-tattva, the limitation of conditioned energy, paśu disappears. And Shiva Sutra 1.17 vitarka-ātmājñānam, true reasoning leads to self-knowledge. In the teachings of Kashmir Shaivism, the term śuddha-tattva refers to none other than the Supreme Shiva, the absolute, unconditioned reality. Swami Lakshmanju explains that it is through one-pointed concentration on this pure essence that the seeker sheds all limited identity and is released from the illusion of bondage. The one who takes aim at this highest state of God consciousness comes to see the entire universe as divine. In the Absolute, there are no dualities, no good and bad, no sacred and profane. All polarities vanish, leaving only the luminous oneness. This entrance into Shiva consciousness unbinds the seeker from what the sages call paśu shakti, the limiting, entangling force that ties us to the wheel of dualistic perception. The yogi who pierces through this veil no longer sees separation. Body, world, thought, all are experienced as waves within one ocean of consciousness. And what is Shiva? In Kashmir Shaivism, Shiva is not a god in a heaven. Shiva is God consciousness itself, the all in all, the undivided field of reality. Other traditions give it names: Brahman, Paramatman, Purushottama. But in Shaivism, Shiva represents the boundless benevolent totality. The name Shiva means auspicious, beneficial, the one who brings good. But Shiva is also known as the destroyer, the one who annihilates ignorance. For those clinging to illusion, this destruction can feel like suffering. But when seen with awakened eyes, it is liberation. It is purification. The pain is not punishment. It is the dissolving of falsehoods we once called me. In a symbolic form, Shiva wears serpents, wanders cremation grounds, and keeps company with ghouls, showing us that nothing lies outside the divine. Even what we fear or reject is part of the sacred whole. The Mahabharata tells of Lord Krishna performing intense austerities to please Shiva, seeking protection for the Pandavas during the war of Kurukshetra. But when those merits were exhausted, even Shiva turned to bless the opposing side, because the law of sacrifice and balance transcends all partisanship. In another tale, Shiva plays dice with his consort, the radiant goddess Parvati. The dice game becomes a metaphor, illustrating how the one casts itself into multiplicity, birthing the universe in a divine act of play. This is the original sacrifice, oneness becoming the many, only to rediscover itself. And when we, the seekers, finally long to return, we find the path is filled with inner obstacles. The impurities of our own making rise up like shadows. But Shiva, in his aspect as Nataraja, the cosmic dancer, tramples these delusions beneath his feet. In that dance, the destruction of ignorance becomes the rhythm of liberation. The yogi who reaches the state of God consciousness is filled with the luminous certainty, I am Lord Shiva, I am one with the universe. This is not arrogance, it is realization. For in truth, we have never been the small, separate selves we believed ourselves to be. The identities we clung to, built across lifetimes, were but costumes in a grand play. Behind every role, every mask, stands the One. In Kashmir Shaivism, this final realization, Atmajnana, self-knowledge, is nothing less than the recognition, I have always been Shiva. Not a part of Him, not beneath Him, but that itself. And so, the journey ends where it began, in the eternal self, in the heart of oneness. We meet in the heart. Om Namah Shivaya.